Hi there, I just thought I would try out my new high definition web camera and see how it goes. I actually do have something to show you. I have bought a new pair of running shoes. Now these quite strange looking running shoes, I had not seen anything like them before, and I need to thank my good friend Tori over there in the US for putting me onto them, because I would probably still be completely unaware of them if it wasn't for you, so thank you, Tori. Now these are called 5 fingers, and basically they are like shoe gloves for your feet, because they have individual toes in them, and they're quite strange looking, but this is what they do look like. You can see that. There they are, quite flat and everything. Now they come in quite a wide variety of colours, but I think they look quite odd no matter what, even if you went for a sensible black colour, so I've gone for shocking pink, as you do. I've had them for several weeks, but the weather was like really rainy and horrible outside, so I've not worn them until last Saturday. It was the first time I went out for a run in them, and I'm pleased to say they are very comfortable, and I think I am going to enjoy running in them, and it's not going to take me too long to get used to running in them. Now, why are they like that, you may be wondering? Well, basically humans, they're to simulate barefoot running, and we humans have evolved to run barefoot, chasing our food and running away from predators, that kind of thing. So these shoes have been specially designed to simulate barefoot running, and I can tell you that as soon as I walked out of the door I felt as if I was actually barefoot. So I think it does use up more energy, and you are using different muscles from the regular running shoes. So but I'm going to enjoy it. Certainly by the time I come to do a run next year, I will need to invest in a new pair of 5 fingers. But that's fairly normal, training one pair, buy a new pair for the actual race or run. They are within the same price range as running shoes, so not cheap. And I actually bought mine online from their shop. So I believe that Vibram, the manufacturer, I believe that's also the polymer they're made from, which it's always good to know these things, isn't it? Technology, love it. Anyway, oh yeah, my next run I am hoping will be in a foreign city. In fact, what I'm planning on doing is running in Amsterdam next year. That marathon will be in October of next year. The marathon this year was last Saturday, October the 16th, and so I'm just keeping an eye on the website and waiting for them to open for registration so I can actually register. Now, there are several reasons why I want to run in Amsterdam. First of all, I want to do another marathon, because the marathon I did in Brighton this April was the first time I ran a marathon, and to be quite honest, by the end of it I was just completely fucked, because we had a freaky kind of heat wave in the UK. So I'm sure that won't happen in October or in Amsterdam. I will be celebrating 10 years of running, so that's why I want to do it somewhere else, and I chose Amsterdam because that's my favourite foreign place. I love Amsterdam. And I will also be celebrating 10 years of running for my favourite non-profit organisation, which, if you don't know about it, they've got a brilliant website. You can just Google them. They are the Rutger Starfish Association, and what they've been going since 2000, and what they do is they sort of help raise awareness and help people, pregnant women, children and babies who are HIV positive, or indeed living with the disease itself. So that's my plan. And also I've got this rather silly idea. I'm planning on wearing the same t-shirt I wore this year, which my friend Jo and Starfish very kindly put together, so thank you to them. And of course I'm sure that everybody in Amsterdam will recognise the face on the t-shirt. So I've got this rather daft idea of actually running with a collection tin, because I'm not expecting people to stop me and say, hey, who's that? Like, you know, they're more going, hey, you've got Rutger Hauer on your shirt, blah, blah, blah. So I thought I would just take advantage of that situation, potential situation, and run with a collecting tin. What do you think? I'm just nuts, aren't I, really? I do have a bit of a dilemma, because I have since found out that next year, next April, the end of April 2012, the Manchester Marathon is back. Now, I didn't even know Manchester had a marathon, to be honest, but it's had a 10-year hiatus and it is back next year. Obviously, it would save me a lot of money if I did the Manchester Marathon, but I've got my heart set on Amsterdam, so I say it's a dilemma. I don't suppose it is really. I'll be running in Amsterdam if I possibly can. I'll let you know how, I'll let you know any more about that when I've registered or got anything or found out anything else about it. How was this going? Well, I think that's it. But the other thing that I'm quite excited about at the moment is that it's half term, with the schools and everything at the moment. This the final week in October, which means I'm in the midst of the Science Festival. Now that started on Saturday the 22nd of October, so that's the Saturday just gone, and it runs for 9 days until the Sunday the 30th of October, and this is my 3rd year of doing it. I'm actually a STEM ambassador, which means science communicator, so I'm there for the whole week. I was on standby for the weekend. They didn't actually need me this weekend because they've been inundated with people wanting to volunteer. And yesterday was my first day. I did the whole day 9 till 5, and it was absolutely fantastic. I was on the information desk upstairs, and the whole theme on that particular floor was computing, so there was all sorts of wonderful stuff going on. Augmented reality. I could see yourself on television, and put a sheet, a specially made sheet over you, which made you go invisible and stuff, and that's based on green light. And because our t-shirts are green this year, we can actually jump up and down in front of the TV screen and become invisible ourselves. It's quite good fun. And there's lots of other things there. There's also an old computing stall with people repairing old computers, and had all these motherboards and bits that probably haven't clapped eyes on for years, or I certainly hadn't, and they tell me what they do is they repair the computers and send them to East Africa, schools in East Africa and West Africa, which I thought was lovely. And their motto was, there's no such thing as scrap, is what they told me. So yes, I'm doing it. I'm feeling pretty tired now, but and I've got the morning off today, Tuesday, but I'm doing the afternoon and the evening sessions today. I'm there all day Wednesday and Thursday. Friday evening session. I've got the day off on Saturday, and then I'm doing the evening session on Sunday as well. But I shall do more if I'm required, because I love it and it's good fun. And if anybody is in the Manchester area and wants to check out the Science Festival, you should head to the Museum of Science and Industry, or Mosey as we call it. Mosey on down to Mosey. That's there are events taking place all over Greater Manchester, but this Mosey is the focal point for the entire thing, especially for us, the STEM ambassadors. So never know where they're going to send me. Anyway, I think that's it for now. If you're still with me, thank you for watching and listening. No doubt I'll be back. I can only get better. I'm sat here trying not to laugh. Anyway, thank you. Have a good week, and ciao for now.